You are listening or watching to Marvelous Book, and in this article, I'm gonna talk about what are the actions that could be packaged in one-click execution. For example, compiling, deployment, copy and paste different files from one system to another. Also minimization, obfuscation. With Python scripts today, even posting stuff to different social platforms could be packaged in one-click setups. And with Internet of Things, with some relays, with command module that has a turn off and turn on option. Even stuff outside of purely software environment could be automated with the devices that has GPS sensors in it, like all the mobile phones. Even automation could be location sensitive. For example, going out of your house could automatically turn off the lights, the heaters, and the music or whatever you have in your house. And when you are getting close to home, for example, it could turn on your heater so you can get home. You can get home when it's already warm. So these types of automation could be even without one click, even could happen automatically. And there are today tools to do it without programming. There are some tools like in the latest iOS version to do custom actions that are based on location, that are automated with desktop actions or widgets that are also available in Android since a lot of time. But on Android, these actions are much less user-friendly. Well, I don't know. It's maybe a personal experience, personal opinion, I mean. So I wonder how much actions could be automated. When this is one way of thinking that when you talk with different people with that do different jobs, and even in your own job, ask yourself, is this action repeatable? Is there any variation in this job every day? For example, processing documents. Is there a way that this process could be automated? And for example, in the development world, a lot of the programming logic, for example, the CRUD operations, create, remove, update, delete, are part of the actions that could be automated, that could be generated. But what cannot be generated is what are the needs of the non-technical people. This is something that maybe in the future some machine learning could improve, could make possible some software to be written, to write another software like in the Matrix, but this is too far in the future right now. For now, if you have a task, there are tools to do it without any programming, without any coding, but we are going to this future when sooner or later all you have to do is to think about what you want, and you will be able to do some stuff without writing a single line of code. And I wonder how to transform myself, how to automate myself, how to make myself replaceable, because and how to move in this future without, how to stop myself from doing the same thing. And that is why one of my projects was generating code that I don't want to write over and over again. It's the same task with just different data models. So I wonder, especially if you are a non-developer, to answer me, are there tasks that you do every day in your work, in your house, that are repeatable, that are dummy, that you spend a lot of time, that are repeatable, that you don't want to do, especially these things that you don't want to do, but ask yourselves what are they, and if something is repeatable, somebody in somewhere could make such actions obsolete for developers by making them automatic.